This is FanStream Sports.
Can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
The following program is recommended for mature individuals and may contain material unsuitable for morons, cretins, and dishwipes. If you are a moron, please turn off your radio, because we don't need any more stupid, narrow-minded, pencil-necked geeks who would know the First Amendment if it came up and bit them on the butt. Thank you.
Yes! Here we go!
I guess I want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about my pants.
Oh, yeah. Welcome into the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show, that show that you tripped and made a big splash in the middle of. We would like to welcome you in as you listen to this thing live right now in your face and on your phones and probably on your computer screen or something along that lines. If you see a thumbs up button below the thing that you are watching, hit it and comment down below. If you're listening to that recorded podcast, we do have a number for you, the FanStream Sports text line. 214-937-0569 is what you do and how you communicate with the show. Everybody else, do what you do. Do it well and keep commenting down below. All right, Tim.
What is it that our listeners do well, do you think, Colby? Like,
they tune
is that
in.
a thing?
The people that listen tune in.
All right.
That's what they do well.
That's why we love our listeners and our viewers.
So
Hi, viewers, listeners.
That's the thing that they do. The guy that punches the buttons is one IndyCar Tim. Hello, Tim.
Welcome to your show, Colby. I'm just happy to be sitting left seat for you and try to get you through this thing and be the voice of reason on this show, as you sometimes have to be dragged out of the ditch.
Oh, my God. Let's go ahead and let everybody know that maybe a first-time viewer to this mess, if it's ever at the point to where – and by the way, in every other show that I've ever been on in the history of my life, except for maybe one, and that was the Arnie Spanier show.
That's so great. You and Slow Jeff.
The only other time that I have ever been the voice of reason has been with this show.
Which was a deviation from your last show.
What's that?
That's a deviation from your last show when you're on KNC Masterpiece.
I was the monkey wrench.
Yeah.
I loved playing the monkey wrench. I loved just occasionally thumping somebody in the nutsack.
The problem is we can't have two monkey wrenches on this show.
Right, and you don't know how to play the non-monkey wrench.
I don't know how to do it straight anymore, man.
You just don't know. And so when I get into Monkey Wrenchville and you're in Monkey Wrenchville, we're just going to stay in the ditch the whole time and forget what the show's about. By the way, we do have a great show. We are going to be talking about the Cowboys draft and trade that's happened. We're going to kick around all the good things that are happening with your Dallas Cowboys. I have a mystery shotgun that's going to be very niche. All right, I will get into the Marvel show that's coming that I couldn't believe it ever gets a second chance, and it does. But then my yesterday with draft happiness happening, not all of those things, I was in my van driving around down by the river, and my phone lit up and said that there is a Warframe Devstream happening right now.
Oh, no.
So the developers are doing their dev stream, and I'm like, all right, cool. Thanks, Twitch. I'll tune in. And I did. And oh, my God,
boy.
The amount of excited happiness. My Warframe pants are nuts right now. They are. So I've got that to talk about. A little good, bad, and ugly, a little news and notes. So we've got all that ahead. But, Tim, you said you had something to start this puppy off with.
Colby, we all have those moments in life where we've reached some sort of life milestone, right?
Right.
When you're younger, it's, of course, high school, you're getting your driver's license, high school graduation, maybe getting married, maybe having kids. When you get into the kids thing, them starting school, maybe the kids graduating school. Well, I have a number of children,
Right.
who will remain countless because we really don't know the real answer to that.
Okay.
I've got my second to last, so my number 5 graduates this year, which is already hard on me because we'll have just one left in school. Right? Parker's a freshman this year. However, at the same time that Eli is graduating high school, you know what he did today that I had to drive him to on my way to the studio?
What did he do?
Job interview. He's getting I now have one son that's unemployed because he's a student.
Wow.
As he went up to the Sonic that is owned there in Little Elm by my great friend Kelly Wooten. You guys check out all of Kelly's Sonics. He's got them all over the area up there in Aubrey and Dallas.
But just his.
Yeah, just go to his.
Yeah.
So Kelly has employed now. Eli will be the 4th child that Kelly has employed at one of his Sonics. And then Ryder, my 19-year-old, still works there. Mm-hmm. So he's training Eli. So we have that family dynamic going on. And Ryder's now been there 4 years. Wow. Started at almost 4. He started at 16. Did it while he was going to school and stuff, and was able to handle it and juggle it successfully, and still finish school and all that good stuff. So we're hoping Eli
can follow suit.
I don't, man, and I've got concerns, man. And I had the same concerns about Ryder, though, to be honest, and it didn't faze him because Eli can't really do chores at home. I can't get him to do anything at home. It's always I will, and I think he has good intentions, like he wants to do it.
Right.
He's distracted by his video games, Colby.
Just gets all involved, and I completely understand.
And he tells me, I'll do it in a minute. I'll do it in a minute. And, of course, I'm not the hard-ass dad that you need to do it now. Like, I probably should be. I am. Sometimes I do that because I get frustrated. But, like, last night, I told him, if you don't put the because he wanted chili dogs, so I made chili, had the chili pot on the stove still that he didn't eat. I said, you need to put that in a container, rinse the pot out, soak it, whatever. You need to unload the dishwasher before. And I'm going to bed at like 10 o'clock, right? I'm done with draft day shit. I'm like exhausted. Mm-hmm. I said, if I wake up in the morning and that's not done, you're not going on your job interview. There will be no job. And all he wants to do is make money.
Right.
So he's money driven.
Because you can buy more video games.
It's all of the freaking add-ons or whatever. Dad, can I have $10 for the skin? Yep. I'm like, no, skin's free. I listen to him on 97.1 The Eagle all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. By the way, I don't think Skin would think he was free.
Well, to listen to.
Yeah.
They don't charge for that anymore.
Not to acquire. I think it would take money to acquire.
You don't think we could get Skin over here?
Yeah.
Talk some Mavs?
I've seen visions of their contracts.
Talk some local hip-hop artists and things.
Some local jazz and whatever.
Obscure music that no one else knows.
Yeah. Effing hipster.
We love you, Skin. So, incidentally, I wake up this morning, guess what's not done?
Oh, the chili.
Chili was put away, but the chili-filled, dried-up pot is still sitting in the sink. No water, no soap.
Uh-oh.
Dishwasher's open. Racks are out, full of freaking dishes. Well, I'm not going to not let him go because I made the appointment, right, with Kelly and the manager. So I'm not about to. So I just like, dude, I shouldn't be doing it. I put the fear of God into him. I told him at first, I said, we're not going. Just forget it. What did I say last night? You didn't do it. Oh, man, I fell asleep. I'm really tired. I was tired. I'm sorry, Dad. Gave me the whatever. I was like, go get in the shower. See how you feel when you get out. So we went and showered. Do I look okay? I'm like, yeah, of course we're going. Whatever. Get in the car. So we went. I dropped him off, and then I just left him there because it's within walking distance to the house.
Right.
Which is nice because none of my kids have driver's licenses. Well, I mean, the older ones do, but not the 19, 17. Obviously, my 15 Parker doesn't have it. So had to be somewhere to get a job that's within walking distance. It was that. Walmart or H-E-B. And those are a stretch as far as walking. Those are farther. So anyway, whatever. He was in there. He was all excited. He called me as I'm here. You know, it lasted like 15 minutes because they already knew they were hiring because he's my kid, and that's what they do. They hire my kids. Dude, he called me so freaking excited. Like, he couldn't believe he got a free drink.
Oh, wow.
Because when he was about to leave, kudos to Thomas, shout out to you, man, who manages all my kids. He said, hey, do you want something to drink, for the walk home? And Eli was like, well, I don't really have any money. He's like, what do you want to drink? So Eli could not believe he got a free drink. He's like, Dad, am I going to get free drinks when I work there? I'm like, man, I don't know. That's up to them. Like, he doesn't even get free drinks at home. He has to buy his own. If he wants sodas, he's got to figure out a way to pay for his own sodas.
Wow.
And he always wants sodas. But I make him drink the zero stuff. And keep in mind, Eli is he's my second tallest kid. Zach's about 6'4". Eli is 6'3". But Eli's also about 285 pounds at 6'3". Dude, all of my kids should play offensive lineman. But they just don't get football because it's not video games.
Right.
It's not on a screen. I'm like, well, it is on a screen. I'm watching it. But, yeah. Never had the interest in Eli's into, like, IndyCar like I am a little bit in F1. He likes to watch the races with me. But, dude, as far as sports goes, like, he doesn't get it. And I've tried. He loves to go see them live. Like, he loves to go to baseball games with me. And he loves to go to the Dallas Renegades games with me.
Right.
We've bonded over that. He loves that. But if it's on TV, he's like, I'd rather not. But anyway, I'm at that crossroads now of my life where my second to youngest child now has a job. And I'm not going to lie, Colby, it's a little bit of a struggle because I'm looking over there at Parker in the corner. 6'1" Parker, by the way.
Right.
Who got the same skinny DNA as Zach, who's 6'4", not even 200 pounds. And Eli's got the same frame. And it's what I had when I was a teenager. You know, I was tall and very, very lanky. And Parker's over there, 6'1", probably pushing 6'2" by now as a freaking freshman, just with skin and bones, right? Like, and I'm looking at him like, this is the last one. What happens? Do I just die automatically when all my kids get jobs?
I will say this, Tim. No.
I'm not going to just automatically die, but I'll probably die something else.
Yeah. More than likely, probably something to do with what's in your cup right now is probably going to get
I always thought I would go.
It's noon on Saturday, dude. It's noon.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Right. And
Middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
when I walked in, Tim looked at me. It's going to be a great show because I'm half in the bag. It's like, okay, cool.
Colby, I was doing Jaeger shots earlier here at the studio. Shout out to the Jaeger machine in the green room in there. On the phone with a friend of mine who I haven't talked to in forever. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm about to do it because we used to do Tawaka shots all the time, but I don't have Tawaka. I only have Jaeger. And she was like, I'm not doing a shot with you. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I said, I would have figured you'd have done like 10 by now. I know you. So I did a video of a couple of Jaeger shots with her on video chat. And am I old if I call it video chat? Don't the kids just call it FaceTime?
Right. You know what? I don't know. I don't think that's the thing that qualifies you as old. I think the fact that you just went on your portion of the podcast and talked about your kid getting a job.
God, I'm so old, Colby.
Yeah.
And you know what? Here's the other thing. I just
be happy, everybody. Be happy on this thing that's happening right now. Be happy that he didn't pull out his wallet and start showing you photos. Or
I don't have photos of me. I do have a wallet on my phone, though. I have a wallet phone, Colby. You know what? I haven't lost my wallet since I've done that. Or my phone.
I usually don't lose my wallet.
Except that time I left it on top of the car, I thought, remember, on the way to Walmart. I told that story on the air. But I didn't actually lose it. It was just in the garage. But see, the other part of this is turning 55, which I did a couple of weeks ago on
Double nickels.
April 7th. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, I have a lot. My parents were older, right? I've told that story. My mom was 40. My dad was 41 when I was born. My dad retired, was forced into early retirement. He worked for Otis Engineering, which was a subsidiary of Halliburton back in the day. He was forced into retirement in 1985 at the age of 55.
Oh, wow.
And I can remember his retirement, his party, all the gifts he got going in. And, you know, I was 14, 15. So, of course, I remember it. And I remember 55, like, God, you are so old. Like, oh, my God. Like, who lives to be 55? Like, to me, that's what I think of, like, as 100 now. Like, I'll be honest, like now 70, that ain't even old to me now. People in their 70s, that ain't even old. But at the time, and so I can remember, now I'm 55. Like, I'm as old as my dad was then. And I have memories of that. Mm-hmm. Thinking how freaking old he was.
I did that with my old man.
Rough, man.
When I realized we were in the middle of his 45th birthday. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't know, I was 8 or 9 or something. And in the middle of his 45th birthday, I'm thinking, you know what? That's when you're old, is 45. And so on my 45th birthday, I was like, okay, well, crap, that's when you're old.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what? I think we should all do the Prince thing. Tim,
What's the Prince thing?
The Prince thing is he was asked in an interview how old he was. And he says, I don't count birthdays. How many birthdays have you had? And the guy the interviewer starts to answer, and Prince says, well, I can only think of one birthday that you've had, and that was the day that you were born.
Yeah.
And I don't count birthdays. For that reason, I wake up every day thinking I'm the same as I was, without any numbers put. And it made me think.
Yeah, he's doing it right.
Holy crap! Would we not feel as old as we are if we stopped counting?
If there wasn't a number attached to it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I would. My body's broken down.
I don't think I would. I don't think anything would ever catch up to you until it's finally like then you really feel old. Mainly because, all throughout life when something hurts, because okay, cool. Something hurts. Well, I'll just, not do that anymore. So
look, and I did that at 25 because I have an older brother that's 13 years older than me. And I remember when he turned 25 when I was like 12 thinking, God, a quarter of a century old. At 25 was old at 12. So I remember when I turned 25, I was going to stop having birthdays. It was when I was married to my first wife, who was a year older than me. And I'm like, well, I'll never be as old as you. I said, because from this day forward, I no longer have birthdays. I'm celebrating anniversaries of my 25th birthday. And I did that all the way up until like 50. Because when you say I'm celebrating the 10th anniversary of my 25th birthday, it's still kind of cute, right? You're 35. It's, people still do the math.
right.
Like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's cute. Even 40, like the 15th anniversary. When I got to like the 25th anniversary of my 25th birthday, it's no longer cute.
It wasn't cute to begin with, Tim.
Well, some of the chicks liked it.
That's no longer cute.
And now I would have been the 30th anniversary of my 25th birthday.
The first time you did this, when you said it was the first anniversary of my 25th birthday,
when I turned
I think
26.
I would have punched you in the face.
Well, it's a good thing we weren't hanging out.
I think at that point, I would have just been like, yeah, no, you need, I'm going to dot both your I's. Either don't
You wouldn't have been the only one.
don't celebrate your birthday, but don't put qualifications on it that make people do math.
I still do.
I hate you.
Colby, this is why I date women in their 20s.
I hate you so much for a myriad of things, and you have just added to it. There's another reason why I hate you.
Write it down in your book, Why I Hate Tim.
Oh, my God. It's going to be a best-selling novel. It's going to have like 600 to 700
Do you know
pages.
how many people would buy that book?
There's a lot.
Because they all feel the same.
There's a lot.
Why I Hate IndyCarTim.
So
And what's funny, well, never mind, I can't tell this on the air.
As we've dribbled down all of this time, it's now time for me to say to Tim, hey, Tim.
Hey, Colby.
What day is it today, bud?
Oh, man, I'm really glad that you asked.
I am too.
Because we haven't opened for this, and it's the wrong year. Don't come at me, you guys. I already know.
It's a tradition around here. We had 2020 years or 2 years or something. It was great.
Colby, we've got some very curious days today, and we have to roll through these because, good Lord, what are we doing?
Do we really have to just roll through them?
Colby, today is National Hug a Plumber Day.
Okay, let me just tell you this. Most plumbers are not going to appreciate this day at all.
Want to be touched, right?
No.
Are you supposed to give warning, or are you just supposed to do it?
I mean, the only way that it's good Hug a Plumber Day, if you're the hot housewife, right?
The lonely housewife.
Yeah, that comes over and you already made sure to answer the door and the towel and all that. You're doing the total setup for porn situation with the plumber guy.
Chickawana.
That plumber's probably going to be okay with the hug, and then depending on their marital status, that'll be as far as it needs to go, or they're so unhappy with what's going on that they're just ready for any kind of action they can get. But if you're a dude, for the most part, don't go hug a plumber. You will probably get hit with a wrench.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't approach a plumber unannounced. I mean, unless you're just smoking hot, wearing nothing, then they probably won't care.
Right.
Aim for the crack. Colby, it is National let's say, I already screwed that one up. National Drug Take Back Day.
What?
National Drug Take Back Day.
I mean, I've heard of people taking drugs, but how can you take them back?
I think you're supposed to return old prescription drugs because you're not supposed to take
so you're
them.
not like crawling back to your plug and being like, yeah, here's that bag I bought from you the other day.
No, I don't think that's... I mean, you can do that.
I mean, your plug would appreciate it if it still had stuff in it. What, you're returning it?
You get that on video.
Oh, I mean,
Short out of it.
I can double sell this? That's great.
Colby, it is World Malaria Day, so everybody go out and get yourself some malaria.
Right. After you've taken back your drugs,
Yeah.
Go get malaria.
After you've taken back your anti-malaria drugs,
Right.
go get malaria. Is there an anti-malaria? I guess there is, right?
Speaking of taking back your drugs, you know there's going to come a time and a day when there is not a person that remembers having to wait in a parking lot for weed.
Why?
Because they'll be going to buy it at a store
At the 7-Eleven?
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, give me, I'll take this.
At the Kroger's?
Yeah, you're at Kroger's and you're looking through their produce section of weed.
Hey, excuse me, where do you keep your weed? Oh, it's right next to the liquor. All right. Oh, is there cocaine there? No, that's on the other side by the aspirin.
No.
Now, see, that's the day I want. When you just go into the store and buy some cocaine.
No, don't want it. Never.
Keep your weed. Just bring me the cocaine and the beer.
Last-
My Miller Lite and cocaine, that's the night. That's a party, Colby.
Wait, you know what? The last thing I need in life is for something to speed me up. Okay? That's the last thing in life that I need.
Colby, it is Bob Wills Day. Are you familiar
Why?
with Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys?
No.
No? Old school country western singer from like the 40s and 50s.
He gets his own day?
He gets it, dude. He was a badass back in the because you enjoy that stuff from back in the day, right? A little bit,
A little bit, yeah,
I
a
would
little
urge you get on your Spotify and check out some Bob Wills, and that was the name of his band. Were the Texas Playboys. So
Okay.
Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys is one of my dad's favorites. I freaking grew up listening to those, and I didn't know that he had his own day until just now. Colby, it is East meets West Day.
Never.
Isn't that what we call the Mississippi River?
Yeah.
Let's all get together in St. Louis tonight for East meets West Day.
Is it more along the lines of go eat some Chinese food or something or some Japanese food?
I don't. Oh, maybe is it? I'm taking this as just United States,
Okay.
not like around the globe.
Because I've always thought it'd be cool to like take your popularized Chinese food items and make them like you would in a Mexican food restaurant.
So like orange chicken, but Mexicanified.
Yeah.
I'd be into that.
Yeah, I think it would be too. Not the orange chicken as much. It's my least favorite of the
It's the
offerings.
only thing I eat.
It's the least favorite of the
I
offerings.
don't even think that's Chinese. Actually, I think that was invented in America.
Somebody just, I spilt the orange marmalade on the chicken.
If you walk into a Panda, they will tell you they invented orange chicken.
Okay.
But it was I think the founder was Chinese, but he invented orange chicken. That's what they tell
I'm
you.
going to tell you this. I've walked into a Panda one time and I was not impressed.
It's my favorite, man.
I was not impressed.
Love Panda. Colby, I know we're not on birthdays yet, but we have a day.
Uh-oh.
It's Eeyore's birthday today. Okay.
That's, you know what? If they ever do like a whole movie about again, that's the part I want.
You want to play Eeyore?
I just want to be.
You just want to talk like that?
Yeah, it'll be the almost the same as Vin Diesel playing Groot, right? Where you're just like,
You just say one thing the
yeah,
whole movie.
yeah,
I
that's
am
it.
Groot.
Get some money off of that. That'd be
Literally
great.
anybody could have played Groot. Why did they have to
His
overpay
voice
for him?
Once you realize his voice totally matches now, and you can't hear any other voice except for his as
You
Groot.
can digitize it and make it sound however you want.
Right. Which is the reason why all the actors and actresses and movie people tried to strike, because here comes AI to do their job.
Here comes computers. Colby, it is Hairstylist Appreciation Day. How are we going to celebrate that?
I mean, I'm my hairstylist.
I'm my beard stylist.
Well, I mean, you also shave your head, so that's part of. I mean,
Is that style?
That is a style.
Oh.
A shaved head is a style. So
right.
you're your hairstylist, bud.
I love that I have a hairstyle still. Mm-hmm. How about Independent Bookstore Day? As
Pass.
opposed to the conglomerate. Oh, dude, I love a freaking bookstore.
I used to.
That is a candy store for me.
I used to love bookstores, but then, of course, the audiobook came into my life. And
I have never one time ever listened to an audiobook.
I'm
not against it. I just have never done it.
And now I have, when doing an audiobook, I now have no actual responsibilities.
I take that back. I have listened to one, The Life and Times of Ty Cobb. On Spotify. I did listen to that.
You just never have any. Now all you've got to do is just go to that mental place you do when you're reading the book and just stay there. Somebody else is doing all the work. It's great.
I get it. Like I said, I'm not against it. I don't ever think of it. Colby, it is International Financial Independence Awareness Day.
We have to be aware that there's people that are financially independent.
Or maybe we have to be aware to admit that we're financially independent.
I mean, no, we're not
I'm not aware.
financially independent.
Yeah, I'm not aware that I am either. A guy that we owe a lot to in this business, Colby, it is International Marconi Day.
Mm-hmm. We owe a lot.
Thanks for inventing the podcast.
And craft Marconi and cheese.
I love Marconi and cheese. Actually, they call it cheese and Marconi now, I think.
Okay.
How about International Noise Awareness Day?
Stupid.
We're all aware of it, right?
Officially on this list today, that is the stupidest of today's list.
Really?
We have to make people aware that noise exists? What, is this just for a specific segment of people that can't hear?
Is that dumber than hug a plumber?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. How about License Plate Day?
I take everything back. I take everything back.
You should have waited a minute.
That I've just previously said on the days somebody made a day for the thing on the back of your car.
You might want to wait because it might get worse, Colby. We have National Day of Puppetry.
I'm down. You know what? That's better. That's better than License Plates Day. Thank you, Jim Henson.
National Go Birding Day. We're supposed to go bird watching today, Colby.
No. I mean, I just Google what the bird looks like, and I'm fine.
National Kiss of Hope Day.
Everybody's supposed to kiss a girl named Hope?
I'll go. Oh, man. I knew the smoking hot. I knew a chick.
Hey, fathead, keep your wife inside.
Oh, is her name Hope?
Yeah, people might be trying to kiss her.
Colby, I knew twins named Hope and Heaven.
Okay, first of all, after you met them, did you punch their parents in the face?
No, I shook their father's hand and then I banged both of them. Not at the same time.
Oh,
it was a good day. I was a young man once, Colby.
Wait. Please tell me you were the inventor of and twins.
That'd be amazing. How about National Lingerie Day?
That's a really good day. That's a really good day. I've told everybody that I'm with, even when they've gussied up and put on the lingerie and stuff. It's like, that's great. You know what would have been better if you weren't wearing anything.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I like the bikini and the lingerie, like the skimpy thing, better than just the raw naked.
I don't.
To look at.
I don't.
And then you can peel them off.
See,
your eyes.
That's the thing. But most of the time, it was either our money pool or my money that went to buying the lingerie, and I'm just thinking, I don't get enough benefit from this because all I'm going to do is take it off of you.
I just like looking at it, though. Sometimes I like wearing it.
By the way, mark that.
You ever worn lingerie, Colby?
I have not.
I mean, you're not going to.
And every stupid bit I've ever done in my entire life.
Do we need to put that on the wheel?
At not one point in time have I ever wore lingerie.
Do we need to put doing a show dressed in lingerie on the wheel of misfortune?
Yeah, we're not neing that.
I got some you can borrow.
We would have negative viewers. We would literally have
negative
viewers.
I mean, I might be wearing lingerie under what I'm
We'd
wearing
get
right
banned
now.
from whatever we're on because a ball would fall out.
Will you two ban us if we're wearing lingerie?
Probably. I'd ban us if we
Colby, it is National Mani-Pedi Day. You ever had a mani-pedi?
One time,
I knew it.
a lady tried to get me to go to get the pedicure thing. It's like, we're going together. And I got there, and the little Korean lady looked at my feet and just
to pull out the angle grinder
and just said, she literally looked at them and says, "Oh dear." With a pause after it, and I was like,
cancel all my appointments.
I was like, lady, I am a dude from East Texas that have spent most of my life running down dirt roads with no shoes on. This is just how my feet work.
Colby, when I was in my 20s and had money, because I didn't have kids yet, and I only had one wife and one ex-wife, I would get a mani-pedi about every 3 months. I had a regular place. I had a regular girl, and it was amazing.
Can't.
I wish I could do that again. I just don't care anymore.
I'm not ticklish in any way, shape or form, but it's my feet.
I'm ticklish in all the right places.
Those are my tools. They're not really need to be gussied.
They don't need to be gussied?
No, they don't need to be gussied.
All right.
No.
I've always liked men, but suddenly I was questioning myself.
All right, JP. Colby, it is National Sense of Smell Day. Yeah, I don't have that right now.
Okay. So we've had National Noise Day and Smell Day.
On the same day.
They don't even get separate days. You know what? They should just went ahead and said, by the way, it's also National Taste Day and National Sight Day, and just bust them all out.
How about just National Census Day? Not census.
Yeah,
census.
because then everybody will just start counting people.
Oh, people are stupid, Colby.
Yeah, this is true.
How about National Zucchini Bread Day?
No.
I don't need zucchini bread. I like regular bread.
There's easier. If you're trying to make a healthier version of bread, then just make the chicken bread.
Like banana. Oh, okay. Stop it.
What? Chicken bread's awesome.
Get the fuck out. No, stop it. That is not a thing.
That is a thing.
Why would you make bread out of chicken when you can make bread out of bread?
Because you're trying to watch your calories and
what
get
does
more
that
protein.
have to do? Bread's not fattening.
It is.
It's literally made out of elemental earth things.
Bread is not great for yourself.
I dispute that.
It's not. As much as
I like banana bread.
Banana bread's good.
I think that's the only kind of bread I've ever had. It's not real bread.
But banana bread at work, yo.
Colby is finally. God, we still have so many.
Just do finally. We're 30 minutes in. We need to
It
get
is
Cowboy
World
talk.
Penguin Day, Colby.
Is Morgan Freeman going to be telling me about these penguins? Because if not, I'm not interested.
So all I can think of when I hear penguins is Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, with him trying to say the word penguin?
Because he can't say the word penguins.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
And you know what? I would if somebody wouldn't have pointed it out, I wouldn't have heard it. But now it is all I freaking hear that he can't. And he did a penguin documentary.
He did.
And he can't say penguin.
It's amazing.
He was saying pinwing or something.
Right. And you know what? If nobody had pointed it out, everybody just thought, well, that's Benedict's way of saying penguin.
And nobody would have cared.
Nobody would have cared.
That's all I care about, Colby.
Nobody would have cared. By the way, there's a lot of you guys watching right now. Somebody hit the damn like button. Crap. What is wrong with you?
I'll go hit it, Colby.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, somebody hit it.
Yeah.
Who is that hit our like button over there? Oh, it was me.
Congratulations to me.
I like our show, Colby.
We did good. So now it's time for us to separate from whatever the hell that was into the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Sports Report.
Hey, somebody has run out on the field. Some goofball in a hat and a red shirt. Now he takes off the shirt. He's running down the middle by the 50. He's at the 30. He's bare-chested and banging his chest. Now he runs the opposite way. He runs at the 50. He runs at the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes. The 20. They're chasing him. They're not going to get him. Waving his arms. Bare-chested. Somebody stop that man.
Here comes the blue coat.
Oh,
Kevin.
they got him.
Here
They're
comes
coming
the
from
blue
the
coats.
left. Oh, and they tackle him at the 40-yard line. Oh, that was the most exciting thing to happen tonight.
It is the most exciting thing to happen tonight, Colby.
I love that Kevin got so excited for that.
Kevin Harlan's had some just amazing moments on the air. That, the Black Cat in the Cowboys game.
Right.
Cowboys-Giants game. And you know what? That was one of the great things that the pandemic brought us in 2020 is you had guys like Kevin Harlan and Joe Buck, who obviously were out of work, doing play-by-play for normal, everyday household activities on social media, and it was freaking awesome.
It's amazing.
I remember one time Joe Buck posted a video on whatever it was.
Was it him and Fernando Tatis?
It was not him and Fernando Tatis.
Okay.
Fernando's Tatises. Of like his wife flipping pancakes. And it was the greatest call I've ever heard in my life. Of her just flipping pancakes. I'm here for it, man. Maybe we should have another pandemic to remind us where we come from, Colby.
It'll happen the next time the other side's in charge.
Jesus. Colby, it is. You deserve a rim job for that.
I just made half the people mad watching us.
You did. Which you rarely do. That's usually me.
Yeah.
Making everybody mad.
The thing is that I don't have an actual political side.
You don't.
So
you just know what's what.
Just there you go.
Colby, we are right in the middle of the what's called, I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it is the NFL draft.
I've heard of this thing.
It's where the NFL teams get together at a location together, and they pick players out of college.
Yes, out of a hat, right?
They just draw out of a hat.
Out of a hat. The Dallas
here for it,
Cowboys did some stuff, and
Dude.
I am, first of all, truly excited about what happened in the first round. I love what they did. The trading back, the trading up, all of those things that happened. And we've got a guy in the first of our first round picks that
Dream scenario, right?
it is a dream scenario.
We didn't think he'd be there at 12
There's not
or 11 where we got him.
No, there is no way, but there was so much that was going on ahead of us. And have you seen the videos emerging of the Giants fan
Yeah.
where they think they know that they're about to get
At
downs?
10?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then it doesn't happen.
Yeah. Did you see the video of Malik Neighbors, Giants wide receiver, reacting to the pick that the Cowboys at 11 got him? Oh, he was pissed because he knows.
Right.
He knows.
I have always been, and this is kind of what I wanted many years back when the Dallas Cowboys selected Roy Williams from Oklahoma. I wanted that guy to we always had Darren Woodson, right? And that was the guy that you didn't have to worry about. Now, he covered up so much on the backside of that defense and everywhere that Darren Woodson was at that his highlights of him playing wasn't as visual. He just did everything so good that there wasn't like you couldn't put together like an Ed Reed highlight reel or name him right out there. That, oh God, Steelers.
Yeah.
My brain can't think of Pert plus.
He told two friends, and they told two friends.
Run it. Steelers safety name.
Troy Polamalu.
Thank you. Good God Almighty! I was needing help, and you were just leaving me out here on a raft.
I was trying to let you get there before I helped you, Colby. You don't like help.
You know what? When I'm asking for help, then help me, damn it.
That's when you need it the least.
Oh my God! So I've always really wanted that style of play to happen at the Dallas Cowboys, and this is probably our greatest chance at ever having that happen.
Yeah.
Of the ability of this guy to basically just, whether it's up in the box or single high deep safety, anywhere you want to put him, He's good to go. You can run him into the slot and have him cover somebody. He's everywhere on the field that you need him to be. I've seen enough people before this draft pick was made talking about that this might be the actual best player in the draft, in this NFL draft, is this guy right here, and you got him where you got him at, and that is a reason to celebrate.
And because he wasn't supposed to be there.
No, he wasn't.
Look, there were 3 Ohio State players we knew were going to go in the first round. Carnell Tate, Sonny Styles, and Caleb Downs, right?
Right.
They weren't supposed to go in the order that they went. Carnell Tate went first of the 3.
Which was weird.
Which was weird, right? It was supposed to go Caleb, and then Sonny, and then Carnell. Like, that was what everybody assumed, right? It was the opposite. So, but here's the thing, man. As I talked about ad nauseum on the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz for 2 weeks leading up to this thing. I said, look, guys, if there is a run on offensive players in the first round ahead of the Cowboys, there is a real good chance that he could fall. Like either him or Sonny Styles could. I would have been happy with either one at 12.
Right.
And that is exactly what happened because you had obviously Mendoza, offense go number 1, Jeremiah Love go 3 to the Cardinals, and then the freaking Titans take Carnell Tate at 4. And then you had Jordan Tyson go to the Saints at 8. And then you had 2 offensive tackles to the Browns and the Giants at 9 and 10. And then the Cowboys traded up one spot from 10 to 11 for 2 fifth-round picks to make sure that you get, because look, at first when this happened, I was like, well, why did they just trade up one pick? Did they think Miami was going to take? Because Miami wasn't going to take them. But within everything that I saw was that Miami's phone was ringing off the hook at 11 because everybody wanted to move up to get Caleb Downs.
Right.
And the Cowboys were like, this is us. And they made the best offer. And they ended up moving up to get him. And
well, because they only put him down one spot.
One spot.
Right.
And that was a steal, man. An absolute steal. And then the Dolphins go and get Caden Proctor, the Alabama offensive tackle, which they need desperately. Things just worked out. And I'll tell you this. If Caleb Downs would not have been there at 12, they'd have gotten Reuben Bang Jr. And I would have been happy with that. Instead, he goes 15 to the Buccaneers, who are freaking ecstatic because that is their guy. That is their guy. And we've talked about that over on FanStream Sports Tampa Bay on the J.P. Peterson Show, just how exciting that was for them the last couple of days. But, man, and then Dallas is able, instead of picking at 20, to not just still get their guy at 23, but add more draft capital.
Yes.
For these later rounds. And you get Mekhi Lawrence, the edge rusher from UCF, who I watched a ton of because I cover the Big 12.
And the Cowboys defensive staff has a guy from UCF that's on there that knew exactly what they were getting when they get it. If this turns out to be, what we hope it will be, is all the talent's there, and you're able to form that talent into something that's real. This could be 1 and 2, like 2 really good stars on your team happening right now.
Man, and this, like you said, this draft so far has excited me, and we are right in the middle. And then, of course, they make the trade because you still need a linebacker. And, again, I've been touting this. If you guys aren't listening to the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz every morning, 7 a.m. live, or wherever you get your podcast later the same day, I've been touting this. The biggest, I thought, position of need was linebacker.
Right.
But I also thought you can't just go rely on a rookie. You can't just go get you a linebacker in the draft and think that's your green dot guy and he's going to fix everything, because I think you need experience and you need a veteran. And, of course, we've been touting all of the trades. Alex Highsmith from Pittsburgh, I thought the Cowboys could have a chance to get because they're ready to kind of move on. They got T.J. Watt and Nick Herbig. They're not going to go from either one of them. But instead, they make the trade with San Francisco for D. Winters.
Which ended up with like 112 tackles last year.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, I did see, and there was a few San Francisco 49ers fans that had this comment that they made underneath the trade. And it almost made me jump through my damn phone. And the reason why is because they said, well, after Fred Warner went down, the defense wasn't as good, and he didn't look as good as what he did with. Are you telling me that if you're able to play with Fred Warner, that once he goes down, all of a sudden it feels like something's missing? Of course it does.
Duh.
Holy crap. The level of dumbness that takes is not too low level of dumbness, but it's pretty dumb that a defense doesn't look as good
without Fred
Warner as it did with Fred Warner.
Colby, he was a 6th-round pick out of TCU in 2023. He is coming off his best season in the NFL. And by the way, he has played at least 15 games in every year he's been. Combined 101 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits. The dude's young. The dude's smart. The dude's fast. There's a few people complaining about his size. He's only 5'11".
Right.
But he's 227, and have you seen him hit?
Just
all he freaking does is hit.
Hey, we need people that can get low and bring people down. Well, guess what? If you're already 5'11", you can get low. You're already there.
25 years old, Colby. He's the same age as some draft picks this year.
He's the same age you thought was old when you were 15.
God, he's so old.
Yeah.
25 is so. Does he have a cane?
Yes.
Does he play with a walker out there?
Yeah, he beats
Walker,
people
Texas
with it.
Ranger. So yeah, man, the Cowboys made all of the moves in day one, and I'm here for it. And then, Colby, we get into day two. The Cowboys have a couple of picks today, as we're looking. I believe we might have a Cowboys pick coming up here in the fourth round. But here in the third round, Dallas with number, because this was today and I've been prepping all day. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this was still yesterday. Jyshawn Barham, the Michigan edge rusher. And look, I'm not big on Michigan linemen, obviously, because of Mozzie Smith. He's ruined that for me.
Right.
I don't hate this pick at 92. Obviously, and look, here's the deal. If it's a guy I'm not too familiar with, which is Barham, keep in mind who's running this defensive draft. Christian Parker.
It is.
If he thinks this is his guy who can play in his scheme, then you know what?
That's
Who
his guy.
am I to complain about it?
Until we see what happens. Don't start your yapper yet.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it. And then finally, Colby, in the fourth round, which was today, of course. Interestingly, with the first pick of the fourth round at 101 overall, the Tennessee corner Jermod McCoy finally goes with all of those injury concerns. And at first, I wanted Dallas to grab him, and I wanted them to grab him high, but then you kept hearing more about the medicals, that he might not be ready, and he might not be ready for a minute. I think at 101 to the Raiders is probably right about where he needed to go.
I know that pick's not going to work out because his name's not Max, and he went to the Raiders.
Yeah,
that's how I know that's not going to
the Cowboys grab at number 112 overall, Drew Shelton, offensive tackle from Penn State. Not big on Penn State guys, but I do remember watching this guy in the Big Ten, and he played pretty well.
Now, we've had a recent run of Penn State guys being okay for us. So
we have two picks later at 114, cornerback Devin Moore, Colby, and both of us are huge on Devin Moore out of Florida.
I really loved this pick. As soon as you said we got Devin Moore, I was like, whoa, wait, really? Because his style of play and what he did, I mean, yes, were they great down there in Florida? No, they weren't.
Well, that's coaching.
But every time I watched, Devin Moore jumped off the screen. So I'm excited.
And again, Christian Parker's making these defensive calls. So if Christian Parker's in on him, guess what, Colby?
We're in.
So am I. And this is perfect timing on a live show on our Cowboys segment, as I got a TCU horn frog in my throat. Because Cowboys are on the clock right now, Colby.
Whoop, whoop.
And the pick is in at number 137 in the fourth round overall. Of course, your biggest needs, I believe, still here are linebacker, cornerback, defensive line, and offensive line. So we will see here eventually, unless I have some intel that I might have on a text thread.
You probably do have some intel on a text thread.
As I was getting some intel last night or Thursday night, ahead of picks here.
I'm really kind of hoping for just a good offensive lineman from a known school that, maybe a guard or something like that. That's able to, kind of play most positions on the line if you need them.
Move them around a little bit.
A little swing lineman action. I would love for that to be here right now. And that because we've seen what happens with this offensive line down, and it's been every single time because they lose the flow, they lose everything. If you have somebody that you trust coming in, that would be amazing. So give me that. Give me that for this pick.
The Cowboys, of course, in the middle of their drought, have not reached the NFC Championship game since the 1995 season. Colby, best players available according to Yahoo, which is Nate Tice and Charles. I love Nate, son of Mike Tice, by the way. If you didn't know that, Nate Tice is.
Watch out, he'll bite your ear off.
He will bite your ear off. Charles McDonald also. Garrett Nussmeier at quarterback. Your first available, best available still. Keith Abney, Arizona State cornerback. Colby, how about Zane Durant, your Penn State defensive tackle, is your best available defensive tackle, according to them. Or Sam Hecht, center from Kansas State. Dude, I would like either one of those.
That's where no. If we're taking just out of those, no. Give me the guy with the last name Hecht.
Hecht, Hecht. Make really good.
You know what? I'm a name guy. I've always been a name guy.
Are.
Thanks, Norm. Thanks, Norm, for the
the name game.
The name game.
Grab a fajita. Colby, before we get to the pick here, we did have some controversy in the first round of the NFL draft. I'm not sure if you were aware of this. Mm-hmm. And it had to do with the Steelers picking Makai Lemon at the Eagles picking Makai Lemon at number 20 overall.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. Every time somebody's named Makai, Eminem fires off in the back of my head that
Makai Pfeiffer.
He's no Makai Pfeiffer.
Ain't no Makai Pfeiffer. And this is interesting because the report is, good God, what is wrong with my voice, man? Maybe it's not enough vodka.
You're right.
I think maybe I don't have enough vodka.
I don't think that's been the answer to anything ever.
I'll fix that during the break here in a minute.
It's not enough vodka.
So Colby, at number 20, the Philadelphia Eagles selected Makai Lemon, the wide receiver, obviously. However, the interesting part of this
is perfect timing.
This is perfect timing. As I think we might be back. Oh, we had some comments that I completely missed here, too. The Cowboys pick is in. Colby, it's not one of the guys we talked about.
No, it's a left tackle.
But it is.
Or is it a left tackle? Or is his name LT? Never mind, his name's LT.
His name's LT.
Okay.
He's an edge.
He's an edge.
He's left tackle Overton. What if that was his name?
He played edge.
His name is left tackle Overton, and he plays edge. His dad's probably pissed right now somewhere.
You know what? An edge from Alabama. I'm not mad at that either.
Well,
I'm not mad at that either.
As long as his name's not Chris Braswell and he got drafted in the second round by the Bucks in 2023, then I'm in. Because he's been a miserable failure.
Well, the fact that he was already drafted means that I don't think it's.
You don't think they can take him again? Good. Nobody would want to anyway. So LT Overton, your 137th player drafted by the Dallas Cowboys. He is your fourth round pick. He is an edge out of Alabama. And I'm here for it. I think we're back on the air, Colby. Special thanks to Justin Garcia, who threw it up in the chat here just a minute ago.
F for LT Overton. Yeah.
All right. You can have your thing. Oh, look, we're back. Colby, but we did have some controversy, as I mentioned. I have the audio here that we need to listen to.
Okay.
As I attempt to get to where I needed to be before our internet fritzed out on us. I think we're all back up and running. We still have our 70,000 people watching. We're good here. Because before the Eagles drafted Makai Lemon, guess who was on the phone with him saying they were going to draft him because they thought they had moved up into the number 20 spot?
The Pittsburgh Steelers?
The Pittsburgh Squealers. However, Makai Lemon is on the phone with Pittsburgh, and his agent comes running in. Who's on the phone with you right now? Hang up. Philly's calling you right now. They moved up to 20. They're taking you. So he hung up on the Steelers to go to take the call that the Eagles. So this isn't the actual audio of this. This is our buddy Nick Harris with the Fort Worth Star-Telegram, Colby, as he was telling this story to our friends at the Haymaker Network. because this was really, really funny. Oh, that was the wrong one.
That's still
That
Kevin
was
Harlan.
funny too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now I got to find it because I thought that's where it was. Oh, dear God. Oh, wait, it's on page 1. I did this on purpose.
Pittsburgh is pissed about this. They feel like Dallas duped them. They, especially with the draft being in Pittsburgh.
Remember, Dallas had the number 20.
Embarrassed on a national stage. So there was a wild development that happened in the war room, not only in Dallas last night, but also in Pittsburgh and in Philadelphia. So the Cowboys are sitting there on the clock at pick 20. They were planning on taking Malachi Lawrence right there, but they did, entering that pick, they wanted to trade back. They had been tipped off somehow that Mekhi Lemon was going to be the pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the USC wide receiver. There's a lot of connections with that new Pittsburgh staff. Remember, Mike McCarthy is the new head coach there. He hired a lot of, assistant coaches and executives and scouts and people behind the scenes that were in Dallas just a couple of years ago. So it could have been as simple as someone in the Dallas war room just shooting a text to somebody in the Pittsburgh war room, being like, hey, who are y'all taking here? And them thinking, oh, the Cowboys are taking defense. This is just two guys, two girls talking right here. It's like, oh, we're taking Mekhi Lemon, And the Cowboys call Philadelphia. They're like, hey, the Steelers are going to take Mekhi Lemon. We know you want a receiver. Come up here, do this deal with us, and give us 2 fourth-round picks. And they did the deal. And Pittsburgh is pissed. Wow. Multiple sources have told me this morning.
Damn.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the Cowboys being petty and
it worked out great for them.
This isn't a Boy Scout troop, man. We're trying to win a championship.
Yeah.
Who cares if the Steelers are pissed off?
There's clips out there of Mekhi Lemon being on the phone with the Pittsburgh Steelers and then him being like, hey, why is Philadelphia calling? And his agent's running in the room. Philly just traded for you. It's going to be Philly. And he has to hang up on the Steelers and answer the Eagles phone call and take that, and he's drafted at the 20th overall.
How great is that story?
I mean, that's great. Okay, now if this is just to get back at McCarthy, if this is just just because there's bad blood there between the Joneses and McCarthy, and this was all
I like it even more.
This is all cooked up, then that's crazy. It's crazy on multiple fronts because you wanted to do this so badly that you traded with people inside your division and gave them what they wanted.
Your arch rival,
Philadelphia Eagles. You did that just to get and gouge one in to the happy Mike McCarthy.
I'm here for it, man.
How much? If this is the case, then truly, how much of a jackass is Mike McCarthy?
Or Jerry Jones.
Well, we already know that. We already know that part.
I think it's great. I freaking love this. We had another story. So you remember last year, the prank phone call to Shadur Sanders?
Yeah.
I forget who he was claiming to be with, but then he was going like top 5, right? Like he was thought, and it was a prank call, and it ended up being a coach's son that got access to the number because those were NFL issued phones, right? So he found his dad's list in his office of the phone numbers. So we had Kenyon Sadiq, the tight end from Oregon, who went 16th overall to the Jets. And we don't have the audio of it. I don't think it's been released. He didn't think it was a real call when they called him, hey, we're taking you at 16. He thought he was being pranked. Oh, dear. And apparently he gave whoever the GM is up there, whoever called him, he put him through a series of tests to make sure it was a real phone call before he believed it was really the Jets calling to take him at 16.
Talking about first impressions gone awry.
Man.
Dude.
But I kind of get, like, he wasn't supposed to go that high.
I get it,
but
too.
It is the Jets, though.
You do. Yeah, the Jets are going to do dumb things. If it's, you know what, if I'm not supposed to go that high, but Cleveland or the Jets or who's another horribly managed team, the Raiders. I said Cleveland.
Oh, you just say, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, or the Giants now.
Cowboys.
Because the Giants are, dear sweet God, really bad at whatever they're doing.
Oh, see, I disagree. With their draft?
Yes.
Oh, I think the Giants are doing fine.
I have faith
in Harbaugh.
The guy that they picked that wasn't Caleb Downs, by the way, the guy that they picked, doesn't he have like an existing spinal cord injury?
Who are you talking about? In the first round?
In the first round. The guy.
The offensive tackle?
Yes.
Malagoa?
Yes. Didn't he have like a herniated disc like right then and there?
Colby, we can fix that. It's not a big deal.
I don't.
Like, are you saying he got a herniated disc on the stage?
Yes. Yeah. Got a herniated disc on the stage.
Imagine if a guy like falls on the stage walking to the commissioner. He tears an ACL.
This isn't the only draft craziness that's happened. They're interviewing Sean McVay right now. Dude. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy at the NFL draft as somebody else picked for him and got him a quarterback
that
he did not want, and you can totally tell. Hey, Detroit Lions, when you get done with Jared Goff, the Rams are going to have another young quarterback that's going to be McVay taught that'll be ready to go here in a couple of years.
Good Lord.
Just saying.
Here for it, Colby.
Just saying. So there you go. There's your NFL draft talk, right?
Do you want to, we're a little behind schedule. Do you want to do a break since we're at the top of the hour, come back, do GBU, Mr. Shotgun back-to-back, and then we'll get into news and notes?
We can do all that.
How's
In fact, what we might do is go ahead and give you your mystery shotgun before GBU and then roll it like that.
Hey, it's your show. You can do whatever you want, man.
So coming up next, we're doing a little mystery shotgun with a little bit of Marvel MCU news for you. And also, if you're a video gamer, got some interesting stuff there as well. Then
Here for it.
Good, Bad, and Ugly, and news and notes. That's all coming up on the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show.
Hi, golfers. IndyCarTim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Hey folks, let me tell you about Bay Area Modern Medical Center, a very different kind of approach to primary care. Personalized preventative medicine, not a one-pill-fits-all mentality. Christopher Lugo and his experienced medical staff are proactive in looking at issues before they become a problem, encouraging a healthy lifestyle with proper diet, supplements, and exercise to optimize your active lifestyle. Rather than the impersonal, rushed approach, you will be the only patient and will have our full attention. That's new. Getting old is inevitable, but feeling and looking old is avoidable. Bay Area Modern Medical Centers are experts in anti-aging regenerative medicine that optimizes your body's performance in many areas. So call for an appointment to get started on a journey back to full health and a happy life with a new, modern way of healthcare. Call 844-977-3477 or go to BAMMC.com. That's 844-977-3477 or BAMMC.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. And what is turf life? It's pretty much if your life involves turf in any way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things? To showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about or any of your other turf life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
Although it may seem tempting to go without health care insurance, the financial risk far outweighs the gain you may experience. For example, did you know if you simply broke your leg, it could cost you nearly $7,500? Put on top of that a hospital stay, you could be looking at $10,000 to $15,000. Ensuring that you don't go uncovered is so important, as according to CNBC, high medical bills are the highest contributing factor to why Americans end up taking money out of their retirement savings or worse, find themselves filing bankruptcy. So go to don'tgouncovered.com or call 800-669-1000 1505. Now, depending on your income, you can get plans for zero premium. Our experts will guide you through the process effortlessly. They will shop many plans and find the one that's right for you. I called and I have full health coverage through Florida Blue for zero monthly premium. It's a free call, so why go uncovered? It's a huge risk. Go to don'tgouncovered.com or call 800-669-1505. That's 800-669-1505.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go! Right now. Back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show. It's Saturday, Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show, in our new time slot, Colby, Saturdays at noon Central, 1 o'clock Eastern.
Get it.
We are going live in Dallas, Columbus, Ohio, the Carolinas, and all of our good buddies at Tampa, in Tampa Bay, of course, that know me from the J.P. Peterson Show. Colby, we had one of our buddies from Tampa Aviation 1436, who's actually a Plano resident, who watches me on the J.P. Peterson Show. Earlier today on the show, when we first started, we didn't get his comment in here. He said he wanted to talk hockey. He had Stars by 4. I don't know what that means, Aviation.
They're going to win by 4 goals.
On the today, yeah, because we do have game 4 of Stars Wild after our show today.
Maybe he had Stars in 4 to win the series.
Well,
which
we can't do that because they're up 2-1 right now in the.
So we're falling behind schedule.
I mean, we are, for what he said. There's no question. But look, I love your enthusiasm. But maybe he said they're going to win by 4 goals tonight.
Maybe so.
I'm here for it.
Love when it's my team playing. I love the non-Alka-Seltzer game.
Yeah, and by the way, you know how I feel about my Montreal Canadiens, Les Habitants de Montreal, who are playing who in the first round? Tampa Bay Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
So it's funny, on the J.P. Peterson Show in Tampa, sometimes I'll have the Canadiens hat on. Sometimes I'll have my Lightning hat on. And I'm just screwing with the entire fan base over there. It's so great, which I'm prone to do. You know that I like to screw with fan bases.
Right, the whole fan base, especially if it's the chick behind the bar.
Oh, I will screw with the chick behind the bar occasionally, Colby.
Yeah.
We need to remind everybody, not even remind everybody because we haven't told you yet, next Saturday's show, we will do a huge post-draft show for the Cowboys, and we will have none other than Zach Wolchuk.
The Woolly Bully?
The Woolly Bully from 105.3 The Fan, G-Bag Nation, 2 to 7 weekdays at 105.3 The Fan on the G-Bag Nation. Also, your pre- and post-game show host on the Dallas Cowboys Radio Network, alongside that Brian Broaddus. And also one of the hosts, I don't know, he's got like 5 Cowboys podcasts that he does.
Well, because it's the Woolly Bully.
Colby, I got him drunk Thursday at Pluckers and made him promise to come on the show with us. So he'll be on StreamYard with us via video.
I congratulate you on that, Get. I mean, probably would have just taken me going, hey, you want to do some things on the...
Well, me too, but, it was more fun the hard way.
Right.
By the way, speaking of Wolchuk, Broaddus, on their show that they do, their live draft show they do from the Star, requires his compatriots to wear ties because they're video too over there.
Right.
So Woolly Bully, he had to borrow a tie from Broaddus. It was a very Louisiana tie with had NFL teams and whatever. Zach doesn't know how to tie a tie.
Uh-oh.
And apparently it was a kid's tie. It's like one of Bennett's ties from when he was little. So Zach's a big dude.
He is a big dude.
And the whole show that he was there, he's got the tie around his neck, but it's not tied, right? And he's got the jacket and the dress shirt on. So as they're about to leave to go to the Star to do their draft coverage for the Fan, Zach's I see him over there talking to Broaddus. He's like, I can't. And Broaddus, by the way, is wearing a bow tie, and he ties the bow tie which I've never been able to do as an adult. So I have a photo. I'm going to show it next week when he comes on, of Broadus tying Zach's tie for him, like he's a little boy, and Broadus is having to tie his tie.
The chin up and make sure not to. Yeah.
But the funny part was not caught on film, as it took 4 people to tie that tie for Zach. As we had a couple of people in the crowd that offered and tried, couldn't do it. Zach tried. I think Chiafalo tried. Nobody could get it tied. And finally, Broadus was like, just come here. And he did he put it on himself.
Right.
And then he put it on him, and then he did whatever. But it was a little tie. So there's like this much of the bottom part showing. It was a great live show that wasn't on the air. It was great. And I've got some photos. We're going to present Wolchuk with that next week right here on the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show. Is recap the Dallas Cowboys full draft, what it means for the offseason. Probably talk to him a little bit about some George Pickens talk. Now that he has signed his
exclusive tag.
What's it called? Franchise tag?
Franchise tag.
I want to say Tinder, but that's a dating site.
Right.
That I'm not on, by the way, so don't look for me. But anyway, yeah, big thing for us next week to have Zach on. And also Gavin Dawson has said he wants to come on and promote his Cowboys show and talk some Cowboys with us maybe the week after that.
Let's do it.
We got all of it, man, right here.
Let's do it.
But right now, as we produce on the air, Colby's got all of the stuff you need to know heading into this.
Oh, yeah. Welcome into Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I am your host, Colby Sapp, along with Pod Racer Tim. So the world of the MCU, which has been taking some punches from the world of entertainment and trying to get back to the big, huge conglomerate thing that it is. And it's been a little bit of a struggle, but they've found some they have found some things that make things work with that MCU on Disney Plus with the addition of the Netflix's Daredevil crew. And by doing so, it really kind of re-sparked some interest through numbers and getting numbers into basically not a dying group, but not doing as well as what they wanted to do. And by bringing back in the Daredevil and bringing back in Paige and bringing back, they just brought everybody, Luke Cage, and they've really kind of jump-started that thing. But one thing out of this that I didn't think I would ever see was one guy getting another shot. And that one guy being Finn Jones. Finn Jones's Iron Fist, the season 1 wasn't great. Season 2 was appreciably better, but it wasn't something that, anybody thought should keep going at all. And Finn Jones is getting another shot, not only with the Defenders, that is kind of getting a reboot with Daredevil and such, but there is talks, and in development right now is an Iron Fist show for Disney Plus. And I never thought, out of all the actors that I thought did not need to be replaced, he was the least on that. You could replace that guy. You could replace Finn Jones's Iron Fist for somebody else. And it was mainly because during the first season of Iron Fist, I didn't think that Finn Jones actually knew a lick of martial arts. And his character...
Now, you had this issue with someone else. Was it Luke Cage?
No. It was the same character.
Oh, okay. All right. We talked about last week.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. What I didn't know at that point, I knew they were bringing him back for the Defender series.
Right.
But I didn't know that they were in development a new Iron Fist show based solely on his Iron Fist. I thought maybe the Defenders would end up having the Iron Fist mantle being handed over so that they could start somebody else and keep kind of the woven timeline that they had, like that's politely nodding back to the Netflix run and just continuing it. and counting Finn Jones as Iron Fist in that run, and then switching the mantle over to somebody else to continue being Iron Fist would have been the way I probably would have done it. That's not the way they're doing it. They are Finn Jones will be Iron Fist for this foreseeable future unless somebody changes their mind, which is just weird. I would have went somewhere other direction, but that's your MCU news. And now I'm going to close the niche of this segment to even farther as Colby had a great day yesterday. Colby had a great day yesterday.
Did you find your motorcycle?
Didn't find my motorcycle. That would have made the day even better.
Sorry to bring that up.
To find the person that stole my motorcycle, to find them upon my motorcycle, and then to remove them viciously from my motorcycle and then claiming it back would have been it would have been gone from great day to gone to this is the best day probably of my life, except for counting like my kids being born.
I had struck a little nerve there. Sorry.
So I'm driving around in my van, and I'm already like sports hyped because the Dallas Cowboys are doing stuff un-Dallas Cowboys like. They're doing great things in player acquisition. They're doing great things, which that threw me off. So I'm already sports happy. And for those that don't know, the main video game that I play in life is Warframe. And I love this game to the point that I now don't count myself as a video gamer.
Oh.
I'm a 10-0. I'm a Warframer.
You're a Warframer.
That's it.
So we're never playing GTA together again.
Not at this rate, no.
Damn it.
Not at this rate.
Okay.
I am so far into the rabbit hole that GTA 6 could come out tomorrow and I might just get it later.
So, you know what's funny is I asked my kids the other day about Warframe. They're all big gamers, right? And I said, you guys ever heard of Warframe? And both Eli and Ryder both like, oh my God, yes. Why? Why are you asking? I'm like, well, because that's all Colby does anymore. It's all he talks about. Like, he's never on GTA anymore. All he does is Warframe. And they're like, he must have all of the time in the world because that game takes so much time to build stuff and your character get it built up and to do anything. It's all time, Dad. Like time. That's it. Like 24/7, you need to play that game to get where you want to be. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like Colby. They don't, and that's why they don't play it.
Well, okay.
There's no instant gratification for it.
There's no, let's see. It's not as bad as what they describe it. Yes, okay. Yes, when you go acquire the parts for particular Warframes, they will take 12 hours to build.
Lord, doesn't sound fun.
But that's the thing is, that's for 12 hours down the road, right? You don't have to be on the game for 12 hours in a row for it to build. It takes it.
So it takes the game, not while you're on it, but just it takes the game that long, like real-time stuff.
Right. And then once you get all the pieces together, then you go to put your Warframe together, and it's 3 days later.
Sounds exhausting.
But you don't worry about it, right?
But you like that payoff. Like you obviously you're into that.
So
I don't know if I could do that.
And it's not instant gratification. It is a grind. But my main thing that I love is that the guys and gals over at DE, which is Digital Extremes, which is the people that make the game, really, really, really love the people that play their game like a lot. I have never experienced this to the point that we just had like an update that gave us another Warframe, that gave us more stuff to do. And then I see, again, the reason why my day was so great yesterday was that I'm sitting in my van and Twitch notifies me that the Warframe developers are live on Twitch right now. Oh. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, let me check out what they got to say. And what they have to say was there's like 5 or 6 more weapons coming to the game that are the super form, the Incarnon weapons, which is exciting. And then they also had a trailer for an upcoming storyline that, by the way, it was all death metal. It was all amazing. And it included 2 frames, one of them being one of my favorite frames. And one of my favorite frames being Garuda is getting a proto frame. You don't know what a proto frame is?
It's like you're speaking a different language.
Let me explain.
Right now. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So the Warframes, the actual robots that are in the game.
Is that what a Warframe is? I never knew what a Warframe was.
Okay, so a Warframe, I'm about to explain to you what a Warframe is.
Okay.
So there's this group of people that had to fight these evil bad guys, but they were evil people. And so their way of fighting them is they went and found these people that had like abilities.
Okay.
Right? Like superpowers. And they just removed their souls and made them into Warframes. Huh. So that they could control these powered people to go fight the evil things that were coming in to destroy everything. Is basically what happens.
All right, I got you.
Right?
Who comes up with these things?
Somebody doing a lot of drugs probably started this idea. Right.
Start a video game, Colby.
Right. So, I mean, we'd have to do a lot of drugs.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
As long as we can do it here at the studio, I'm good.
So, at any rate, that's what a Warframe is. A proto frame is now where you get a backstory for your favorite Warframe, like what kind of person it was, what happened to them, how they ended up becoming a Warframe. So the proto frames give you a whole lot of story that some people need, some people don't in this game. Some people just don't even care about the lore. They just want to give me stuff. And some people really like the lore. I am one of those that really likes the lore that's in this game. By the way, trying to explain the whole storyline of Warframe to somebody would be the equivalent of trying to referee a boxing match between conjoined twins. It's kind of impossible.
Oh, I got an image in my head now.
But it'll be entertaining. That's my description of trying to describe the storyline of Warframe. But so what we got is we got the incarnate weapons, we got 2 new proto frames, and then we also got to finally look at, you can probably look this up on your computer if you've got a second.
Well, I'm doing our show. Of course I have a second.
Okay.
I was just typing AI. I just told ChatGPT to render an image of 2 conjoined twins boxing because now that's all I have in my head. I'll let you know what happens.
I'm typing it in, making sure it'll pop up.
Okay, that's what she said.
So, yeah, there's a character that just uses guns. It's a Warframe, and she's getting a new skin. Ooh. So type in Mesa new skin.
How do you spell Mesa?
M-E-S-A.
Okay, new skin.
It is probably be the second. This the red image is the one you're looking for.
Okay. Throw that up there on the screen here.
The heirloom skin. This particular they've started this for a while to where every heirloom skin that they put out is pretty much, even though they're Warframes, they're less clothed, and they keep getting more or less clothed. Like my first heirloom skin I got for Valkyrie is there's no butt. There's nothing.
Is that the one you were looking for?
Yeah, it's just chaps. It's just chaps and barely covering Warframe nipples is what's happening. We did finally get a good look at what this looks like in the game during the stream, and it looks exactly like what you see here.
So what is this? What is this thing? Is this a demon?
That's a Warframe.
Oh, that's just a Warframe.
Yeah. That's just another Warframe that you can use.
I'm kind of into it. I feel like I've had worse.
Now, the cool thing that we did get to learn is that Mesa, you don't have to have the horns with her. She has an alternate cap or whatever where it gives her cowboy-looking hat as well.
Okay.
So that's pretty dope. So we got that.
Who's the chick from Thor's sister?
Helena,
yeah, with the horn, the bad chick from that one from when they destroyed. Yeah,
it
kind of reminds me of that.
A little bit.
She was kind of hot too.
A little bit of death there. Yeah, I can totally see that. The other thing this is the thing that I didn't think anybody would be excited for. I know there's a group of people that play this particular content on Warframe, but there's an update happening, and we are getting more railjack missions, which I don't understand. I hate the fact that I have to go play railjack missions. Railjack
Defined.
Railjack is not only because normally a Warframe mission is you go in with your Warframe, you fight a bunch of bad guys, you do whatever thing that you've got to do, and then you either keep doing it for more stuff or you leave. That's pretty much a Warframe mission, right? This is, you have a Railjack, which is a big spaceship that you've got to coordinate with other people that are on your ship to like shoot from, port side or shoot from, whichever. There's guns pointing out each side, and somebody's got to have the Omni device where they can either put out fires or fix the hull. There's all these things have got to happen. It's basically it's a naval battle in space, right?
Gotcha.
Is what's going on. So you've kind of got to have a pretty good team to run a high level railjack mission, which never happens. Never, unless you have a clan of people that are also really into railjack, you don't have a shot at really, because nobody there's no voice chat in Warframe. It's all type in the chat, which I'm on a PlayStation, so it's A, B.
Do I need to buy you a PlayStation keyboard for
C,
Christmas?
Maybe.
Of all the Temu things you have in your house, you don't have one of those.
I don't have one of those. I probably should get one so I could, or at least something that.
Why is there no voice chat?
I'm actually glad with that.
You kind of get it?
I really get it.
I hate voice
if somebody needs to send me a message, just type it in the chat and I'll see it. Yeah. But I don't have to put up with you excessively going, please do this, please do this, please do this in my ear.
Yuck.
Yeah, no, I am totally
like bad sex.
I am totally down.
What if we had voice chat, or we didn't have voice chat for sex? What if you had to text your partner what you wanted them to do?
I mean, that's on its way as soon as the robots get here.
Man, I'm in.
I
hate hearing their voices sometimes.
So, and sometimes the only reason why you're with them is because their voice is sexy. So, but we are getting more railjack missions, and I hope they don't give us, this is what I pray, DE. Give us something really super cool that's, if you go do railjack missions, you will get, but it has to be really, really cool. It can't just be kind of cool.
Right.
Like, the reason why I have went and done railjack missions is because there are certain Warframes that you have to go do railjack missions in order to acquire. Cool. I'll go do those or suffer through them, or I might just, go sell a bunch of stuff at the marketplace and then buy it with the platinum. By the way, you can tell your kids that they don't have to wait for stuff. If they just go acquire things that they can sell at the marketplace for platinum, then they can just give the platinum instead of waiting time.
Do I have to pay money for that?
No.
Okay. All right. I'm in then.
No, it's an in-game selling thing that I'll have to explain to them. Warframe is free. The only reason
there's no in-game purchases.
That there is in-game purchases, but you can get everything that's in the game without spending a dime. And you can also acquire the in-game money to buy things without spending a dime. It does take more work.
Sure.
Right? And that's the thing. You can either use your time or use your money.
Yeah.
That's really how you acquire that. And DE really doesn't care which one you do. Because if it's your time, then you're spending a lot more time playing the game, and that adds to their numbers. Right. If it's your money, of course, they love that too, because it's money. So, and that's what keeps this whole thing going. And for many of y'all that are not Warframe fans, I understand it. Actually, I don't, because I really love the game. If you're a gamer, I don't know why you're not on it. I will say this. G does not like Warframe.
It doesn't surprise me.
He does not like Warframe. And why? Because he jumped on there and he said, I just shoot at the bad guys and they're dead. I don't understand. It's like, yeah. When you first jump on, all the bad guys are at level 1. So yeah, they're going to be easy to kill.
So they're easy kills. Yeah.
Yeah. They're trying to get it to where you will acquire more things by killing them.
Right.
That you'll be like, okay, cool. I've got this cool thing. And then now you're hooked.
Yep.
But it's like, it's not a challenge. And I've sent him many videos of me not being able to tell what's going on the screen, and I'm playing the game.
Yeah.
And I'm just gritting and holding on for dear life because there's so much of a light show and so many enemies in the screen that I'm just kind of hoping. I'm throwing and hoping is what I'm doing. So, and I'm also playing like levels, like at some points, like 500 and stuff, which is stupid. But thank you, Digital Extremes. Thank you guys for continuing to love the game and showing all other gaming people and devs, this is how you treat your players. So
not like Rockstar.
Rockstar does okay. Gearbox.
Oh, they're the ones you don't like.
You suck. You suck. And should hand over the things that you have to another development company that will actually care about their players.
F you, and F you. Peace out.
You guys do not care about, you've already got their money and you don't care about delivering anything to your players. And that's the reason why everybody, or most of the people left playing your games.
Hate you, Gearbox.
So
get a better name too.
Gearbox. Throw up. So there you go. That's the first time I've ever attacked a gaming company on this show.
It's not.
All right. So there you are. There is Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun, everybody.
Which means, Colby,
woo!
As we juggle the run sheet.
Juggling.
How many times have we said juggle the run sheet? Usually we don't even have a run sheet. I always have a run sheet. I just have to write it down. Here's my run sheet, boys and girls.
The only time we ever actually have juggled the run sheet is because you misfired on what segment was supposed to go there.
Internets.
That's probably true.
I don't need a run sheet because I
don't know anything.
Remember stuff.
Just go based on what I'm doing over here.
How many times have you asked me what was next and I had to tell you?
What are we doing next, Colby? This is what we're doing next.
This is Welcome into the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. That segment of the show where I look through all the people that were born today. I find the people that are famous enough to write down on my list, make that list, and offer them up to you guys along with me and Tim so that we can decide separately who is the good person, who is the bad person, and who is the ugly person. Now, basically, this is the est. Who is the goodest person, who is the baddest person, and who is the ugliest person. Because there might be ugly people on here, but who do you think is the ugliest? Who do you think is the baddest? There might be a few bad people that are on here, and there might be a few good people, and who do you think is the goodest? So that's how we're working. Starting off today, you started off on that Rhett and Link show, and he's then went on to a First We Feast style show where he's doing a lot of the cooking that's on that show. And it's one Josh Scherer. He's 34. I always find his videos interesting. Usually the food he's making and the way he's explaining it is...
Give me his name again. Josh what?
Josh Scherer. Scherer.
Okay.
Does really good job with his videos, makes them very interesting. He's the first guy that introduced me to the idea that all Dr. Pepper is root beer and Coke mixed together.
Okay, and look, I've tried that, and it's not the same. I mean, it's not bad. It's good.
It's similar. It is very similar.
There's a lot more flavors in Dr. Pepper, Colby. We know that because we live here.
It is
27 flavors.
I love Dr. Pepper. It is similar.
It is similar.
So... The idea that that's what they did. They're like, our two competing drinks that we have right now are root beer and Coke. Why don't we just put them together? That idea is...
Well, whatever it was, it worked, right?
It did work. It did. But again...
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you disagreed with me.
I didn't disagree.
Yes, you did. I had to talk you into it. The fact that we agreed. I had to talk you into agreeing.
Fine, you win.
Turning 57 years old today, one Gina Torres.
How old? 53?
57.
Oh, okay. People can't live that old.
She can't. And she still looks good. You can go ahead and look her up.
Gina Torres.
Gina Torres still looks good.
And I would know that's Lawrence Fishburne's wife.
Yes.
Is he still alive?
Yes, Lawrence Fishburne is still alive. And awesome.
No, I don't know her in anything. I've never seen any of these.
Doesn't matter. She's connected with Lawrence Fishburne.
I'm looking at pictures. You know what, Colby? 1 to 10, she's a 6. I've had worse.
Yes, I've seen you have worse.
You see me have better.
Have not.
How dare you diss that one chick that was cute that I met in front of you? Can't dispute any of this. God, I suck. What about Gina? Gina was cute, the blonde chick from Tailgaters that night.
I mean, yes, she was. Are you asking me which one would I rather go home with? It's probably the millionaire Gina Torres.
The Gina that I don't remember anymore.
Yeah. Turning 34, and there's only one reason why she made it on this list is because I saw her picture and it was like she's going on the list.
Oh.
Is Adria Arjona. Arjona. Again, she's on the list because just because.
Adria Arjona.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Adria.
So that's the reason why she made the list.
She was in Andor.
She was. But again, the only reason why she made the list, because she was probably an Andor as somebody that you'll never recognize her to be.
I still don't understand Andor. I want to so bad. I want to understand Andor.
Oh, Andor's amazing.
I know it's amazing, but I don't know why it's amazing. I don't get it. I don't understand any of it. I don't get any of Andor, and I want to so bad.
It's one of the main bases for the whole shebang.
I know, but I don't get it.
It's creating the whole war situation and people rising up. It's the beginning of the rebellion.
No, that happened before. I don't get any of the plot points in Andor. Like, I'm going to watch it again.
Okay.
There's 2 seasons now, right?
Yeah, try and watch it sober for once.
That's probably not going to happen. By the way, Adria Arjona is with Jason Momoa. They're a thing. Do you know that?
That's
I hate
going
him so bad.
They're going to make the most beautiful babies that have ever
Colby.
existed.
So in her little screen, when I pop it up here, it shows, born, parents, height, siblings, nationality, upcoming movies. The Thomas Crown Affair. They're remaking the Thomas Crown Affair.
So is she going to be Rene Russo naked throughout the whole thing?
Oh my God, dude.
Because
number one, I love Rene Russo.
Number two, I was not, because wasn't rated R, was it?
No.
It's
like PG-13.
So that's what threw me off when I saw it. It's like, how many times is Rene Russo going to be naked in a PG-13 movie? And how are they getting away with this? I don't care. It's not that I'm offended. I just, I don't expect that they're going to go full areola on it.
Like, I know the answer to this, but I have to ask, have you ever seen the original Thomas Crown Affair?
No.
It was from the late 60s. It had Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway as the characters.
Right.
Steve McQueen's a badass when Faye Dunaway was hot.
Right.
She didn't get naked, Colby.
Well, that's, of course, the new Thomas Crown Affair is better.
Okay, so I love I love the whole movie. Like, it was awesome. So now when I see, and also there's a movie called Man of Tomorrow that apparently she's going to be in. That's the Superman, right?
Yeah, that's Woman of Tomorrow. Are you sure you're reading that?
Man of Tomorrow 2027.
They wrote that down wrong.
Is a scheduled to be released by Warner Brothers Pictures in the United States July 9th, 2027. It will be based on characters from DC, written and directed by James Gunn, the 4th film in the DC universe, and a follow-up to Superman.
Okay, never mind.
David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult star as Clark Kent, Superman, and Lex Luthor.
So that's the next Superman movie. All right,
Man
cool.
of Tomorrow, yes. That's what it says. And she's in it.
Well, of course, because her old man's probably going to be in it.
Probably. But is he going to be Lobo, or is he going to be Aquaman?
No, it's Lobo. He's never being Aquaman again.
Sheriff Lobo. Who's going to do Aquaman now?
Probably somebody that looks more like Aquaman. I'm going.
He never looked like Aquaman.
I'm going to go out there. Not that I did not hate Jason Momoa as Aquaman. I thought it was amazing. But as far as having somebody that looked like the guy that used to throw water balls with Aqualad and riding seahorses, he didn't look like that guy.
So Aquaman from the Saturday morning cartoons from the 60s.
Yeah.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
That's Aquaman in the comics.
That is Aquaman in the comics.
So we got to find a blonde haired dude. I'll do it, Colby.
You're not.
Let me put a wig on me.
Just put a wig on Jason Momoa.
How do you think Jason Momoa would look?
Blonde,
cleanly shaven, with short blonde hair.
You know what? As far as the women are concerned, probably all right.
Colby, I just saw the image of the conjoined twins boxing. I love AI so much. Okay, but now, I'm going to load this up because we're going to look at it in between segments.
Okay. Oh my God, I don't know how to go from that to go into where I'm going. Passed away in 2015, but his birthday is today. It's Meadowlark Lemon.
Dude.
He once fought bad guys with Scooby-Doo.
He did. Found the bad guy, too. So, Meadowlark Lemon, when I was a kid growing up, was the most famous of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, yeah.
He was the face.
It was like him and then the bald head guy that they kept slapping his head.
Curly Neal?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Dude, Meadowlark Lemon. He died in 2015?
Yep.
Dude, you're not kidding. There's some goods here.
There is some goods here. Turning 26 years old today, one Javonte Williams.
Cowboys
running back. Did a lot better than everybody.
How old is he, 27?
He's 26.
That's it?
Yep.
Holy crap.
Did a lot better than everybody else thought he was going to do when he came over here.
Oh, for sure. And, dude, when they re-signed him,
yeah,
we were both all for it. I love his game.
Of course.
I love his game. And it's because of him, the Cowboys haven't drafted a running back this year.
Because they don't need to. Turning 57 years old today. Always reminds me of what it looks like when somebody drinks lemon juice that doesn't have any sugar in it. Renee Zellweger.
How old is she?
She is 57.
That's so old.
And cute, but man, total pucker face.
Yeah, I've never really known how I feel about Renee Zell. So, everybody that watches this show regularly knows that I have movie guilty pleasures.
Yes.
And, my favorite all-time movie guilty pleasure is Legally Blonde.
Right.
I watch it several times a month, and it never gets old because I love it. And I'm not even a fan of what's-her-face in the movie. I don't even care for her. I just really like the movie. Well, who is it? It's Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, not Alicia Silverstone.
No, I'm into her too.
Same people.
But what was the movie Renee Zellweger was in? Not Driving Miss. I want to say Driving Miss Daisy, but that wasn't it. What is it?
I don't know.
Bridget Jones' Diary.
There you go.
I stopped down for that, and all the sequels, I'm out. But the original one, man, I kind of dig it. By the way, another one is Notting Hill. I love that movie too.
If we're writing down for reference, I don't like any of those movies.
You wouldn't. Why would you?
At all. I just wanted to throw out there as a reference point that I don't like any of those movies. Turning 62 years old today, Hank Azaria.
Geez, how do we not know him, right? Brookmeyer. Right. Did you ever watch that show?
What's that?
Was it Brockmeyer? Brookmeyer?
Brockmeyer. I mean, he retired from wrestling in the WrestleMania.
What was the name of the Hank Azaria show? I kind of think you would dig it. Where he played a washed up sportscaster.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Somebody told me about it. Yeah, it was Brockmeyer.
Okay.
I don't remember what network it was on. I streamed it a long time. It's like from like the mid-2000s.
Yeah.
But he plays this washed-up, like, major league broadcaster, baseball, whose wife leaves him, and he gets drunk on the air and goes on this rant during a game about his ex-wife and, like, this profanity-laden tirade. And, of course, loses his job and loses his career. But then he gets hired by this, like, minor league team in the middle of nowhere to come and broadcast their games. And it's about him kind of putting, of course, it's a comedy, but it's also a drama. I think you would dig it. Oh, and he's got this estranged son or something that is part of it. It was really good, dude.
You lost me at dramedy. I'm out on dramedies.
Dude, I think you would like, because Hank Azaria is awesome, dude. I think you would like it.
Out on dramedies.
I'll make you watch it, Colby.
There's no way.
Yeah, it was 4 seasons.
It
says 2017. I was way off about the time.
Turning 50 years old today, and the further we get from his playing career, the more I realize that even though he played for a team that I despised, that probably the greatest at the position that I ever saw play, Tim Duncan.
Stop it. Tim Duncan couldn't hold Dirk's jock. I'm just kidding. Yeah, he was way better than Dirk.
I mean, I love Dirk.
I just hated Tim Duncan.
I hated him.
You know what? I don't think I only hated him because of he played for the Spurs. I hated him at Wake Forest. And I think it's just because of the stupid look he always had on his face. He had just the stupidest, dumbest, idiotic look on his face all the time.
Right.
And I freaking hated it.
Once you realize that he hardly said anything during the game, and that because Kevin Garnett has described how Timmy would trash talk you, and it would be, ooh, almost got me.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, good game.
Oh, there's no question he's top 5 all time for sure, right?
Right. Well, again, that I saw play that position. I think he's the greatest that I've ever seen.
By the way, Tim Duncan, better than LeBron.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's higher on my list than everyone's higher. You know who else is higher on my list? Brad Davis.
No.
Better than LeBron.
The main problem that will always be with LeBron, and one that I probably look past more than you do, is the fact that he had to go call his buddies in order to start winning championships, instead of fighting, and breaking through. And part of that was the fact that he was trying to do it in Cleveland. And I don't think Cleveland is a place that has ever been able to put together a team.
They ended up winning a couple, right?
Yeah.
With him? Not the first attempt, I don't think.
No, because if he hadn't left, he was going down the route of Allen Iverson, of those guys being really, really, really good and really tough to stop in the East. But then once you went up against whoever was in the West, you weren't going to win.
Okay, well then, look, I don't want to get off on a tangent, LeBron James tangent, but if he'd have won one title in Cleveland, but played there, and I don't think he'd still be playing if he was stuck in, but only played there, say, a 17-year career.
Right.
But he won a title in Cleveland, and he was with Cleveland his entire career. Is his legacy better, worse, or the same than now when he's got, 5 titles, but he's also lost like 7?
Oh, it's better now.
The better now than if he stayed with. See, I disagree.
See, and the main reason is because of how many times that he's went there. Like we don't besmirch a little bit like Jim Kelly going and losing, but also it adds the fact that he went there. Right, he went there twice in a row, or 3 times, however many times it was.
Yeah.
The same with
he's been in 10 NBA finals.
Right, and he's won half of them. Right.
Yeah. See, I think I don't know. I think his legacy, he destroyed his own legacy. It could because he's played so long and because of the way he plays now. It's just everyone hates it.
I think the length only adds to his legacy, and I think the length is one of the main things that's going to extend his legacy.
Well, but now he has to resort to flopping and all of the crap that everyone hates watching him do.
He's not the only one that does that.
You want to talk about the Spurs back in the day?
I mean, hell,
Bruce Bowen.
Vlade Divac was the
he was
greatest flopper that has ever flopped, but because it's something that we've allowed, as the NBA is allowed to happen in their sport, is to blow the whistle when flops happen and overacting happens. They've allowed that to go in because it's hard to differentiate as a referee of what was a foul and what's not, because the action happens so fast. So that's been allowed. Now, if you were to go back and referee games like they did while Jordan played right now, one of the few players that is built to play in that league is LeBron James, because he's built like a truck.
I would take 20-year-old LeBron James. I don't want today's LeBron James because I think he still had promise. I just don't like the way he plays the game. I don't like any part of the way he plays the game now.
All right. Well, as far as how he plays the game,
let's do a LeBron James segment next week.
Not a problem.
We'll get Wolchuk involved.
All right.
We'll get Michael Jordan on to talk about it too.
Turning 56 years old today, one Jason Lee.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Today's Jason Lee's birthday?
It is Jason Lee's birthday.
Colby, I spent the morning talking to my friend that my old Hungarian kickboxing roommate that I've talked to you frequently about, that I hadn't seen in forever, that part of the New Orleans trip and Millennium Mardi Gras, she was part of that. When I threw my watch in the Mississippi River and woke up spooning the homeless guy. Multiple Tim stories came out of that trip.
Right.
She was there. Her and I's favorite movie ever to watch, ever, and we've kind of gotten back in touch because she's moved back to Texas recently, is Chasing Amy, the Kevin Lee movie. Jason Lee, and of course, Jason Lee started with Kevin Lee. He was in Mallrats, and the character that he plays is just freaking amazing.
Right.
Kevin Lee, and you know where he got his start in acting?
Where's that?
He was a professional skateboarder, and he ended up being in a music video for some random 80s band. Wanted him skateboarding, I think, in a music video, and that's where he got his start. And he went on to great things.
Are you talking about Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
You're saying Kevin Lee.
Jason Lee.
Jason Lee.
Yeah, Jason Lee was in the Kevin Smith movies. Maybe I said Kevin Lee, sorry.
Yeah, you said
Kevin Smith movies.
I was like,
sorry.
I was like, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I've not.
No, I'm sorry. Jason Lee that's where he got his start in
Smith.
acting, yes. In the Kevin Smith movies.
Known
like
comic book lover and a person that I've often listened to talk about comic book stuff, and I'm over here going,
I'm sorry, Kevin Smith, you're right. Look, I'm drunk, Colby, okay? Mm-hmm. Look, we know this. Also, hey, do you watch Kevin Smith movies at all?
Of course.
Have you seen Chasing Amy? Do you go that far back with those?
Yes, I do.
Dogma?
Yeah, of course.
So he just got the rights back to Dogma. Like, this entire time, he has not had the rights to Dogma.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what the story was there, but the film company had exclusive rights to anything and everything, distribution, everything. He just got those rights back. So we're going to start seeing it in reruns on TV and stuff. And that was his follow-up to Chasing Amy. And of course, it had everybody in it. It had, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon coming back together again. They were in Chasing Amy, but they were the demons, and
right.
Alanis Morissette played God.
Yep, Alanis More Upset,
and George Carlin was in it. Dude, that's one of the greatest film of all time. Like, I love it.
So Jason Lee's birthday is today.
Well, we know who my good's going to be.
And finally, turning 86 years old today, Al Pacino.
Oh, my God. I might change that. Dude, he's still alive, too.
He is still alive.
People can live to be 86.
If they're Al Pacino, I think.
Dude, do you think Al Pacino has lived a hard life?
Yes!
And he's made it to 86.
I mean, if you go back to that old movie with him and Keanu Reeves where he played the devil, he looked old then.
He's always looked, ever since Godfather.
Right.
Like, everything after Godfather, I thought, this guy's already old. And he was, like, in his 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I love. So, one of my all-time favorite movies, probably not one of his best known, but Sea of Love.
Okay.
With him and John Goodman playing police detectives. He was in Insomnia, one of my all-time favorite movies. Dude, Al Pacino's the man, dude. Hoo-ah! And then he did that stupid movie with, what's his name, Chris whatever from Batman, where he was the blind dude driving the Ferrari. I don't remember the name of that, but that was really terrible. He's made some terrible movies.
But he wasn't terrible in the movies.
Oh, no. He was never terrible in the movies. What was the dude's name? Who played Robin? Chris?
Oh, my God.
I want to say Parnell, but I know it was Chris Parnell.
No, it's not Chris Parnell.
Help us out on the line here,
He's
guys.
currently still doing his version of NCIS with
Ice Cube or whatever his name is.
It's not Ice Cube. It's LL Cool J.
Ice Pick. LL Ice Pick.
No, do not screw up LL Cool J's name,
same.
sir. They are not. Shut your damn face.
Freaking rapists.
I mean, seriously, don't.
What's the difference?
Shut up.
What is the difference,
Shut
Colby?
up. Seriously, no. Just
LL Cool J, Ice Pick, and Ice T. I don't know.
Okay, Ice Pick's not a thing. Ice T is
Ice Cube.
Yeah,
That's one, right?
Yeah, Ice Cube is. Okay, you're picking. You're picking like ultimate all-time rappers.
What's the names I know?
Okay, then all I'm saying is
I'm just saying they're all the same.
No, they're not, and I would like for you to shut up now.
All right, LL Cool J's a badass.
Yes.
Do we know what LL Cool J stands for?
Ladies love Cool J.
Is that a drink?
That's him.
So he's Cool J.
Ladies love. Yes, ladies love him.
So he should just go by Cool J.
No, he shouldn't.
If I put an LL in front of IndyCarTim, does that make it part of my name?
No, it doesn't.
LL IndyCarTim.
You want to know why? Because you're not LL Cool J.
Ladies love me, Colby.
No, they don't.
And their moms do too.
No.
Just never. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, Colby.
All
all I know about LL Cool J is he's been around forever. That's all I know.
And he's stupid talented.
And somehow he's in TV shows and stuff.
Because he's also talented in those as well.
You know what? I will just have to take your word for that.
Yeah.
Now, who's the dude? Okay, then who's Ice T?
Ice T, he's the guy that was in...
is that the actor dude on the cop show?
Yes.
With the goatee? So how does Ice T go? Because he made a song called Cop Killers back in the day, right?
Right.
Now he plays a cop on TV.
Yes.
There's something wrong with that.
There's not anything wrong with that.
Ridiculous. I don't know what we're watching right here, but I need to be part of this, Colby.
Skating?
What the hell are they doing? Yeah, but it's really fast. All right, Colby, celebrating Facebook birthday today very quickly because there's some hots.
Okay.
Aubrey, Germany. Happy birthday to you, Aubrey. You're 32 today. Kristen Rankin.
So you smell like, or you sound like you smell bad.
Gosh, she's so hot. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Erica Pointer. Not one of the Pointer sisters.
Okay.
Brittany Wilkerson Ham. No relation. Is 23 today.
All right.
Happy birthday to you, Brittany. Haley Torres is 34. Happy birthday to you. Colby, our buddy, friend of the show, Ron Gallagher. Oh, 57 years. I'm sorry, Ron. Your days are numbered if you're 57.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
Go pop a watermelon for us. I almost said Wallermelon.
I think he's got grandkids. How do people who have grandkids leave and live?
Nah, you have grandkids.
No, I don't.
That you don't know
There's
of.
no way. No, I know all my kids, and I know that I don't have grandkids because they know they'll die if they have kids. So anyway, yeah, there's your Facebook birthdays, Colby. So, which means I guess it's time for me to go with my good Colby. Mm-hmm. Al Pacino.
Oh, all right.
How do you not, dude? I don't even have to look at the. That's why you saved him for last, isn't it?
No, I mean, I usually save the best for last.
You do. You always do. I mean, it was going to be Jason Lee.
Right.
So the fact that Al Pacino bumped Jason Lee tells you a little bit of something about where I am. My bad? Well, duh, Tim Duncan.
Okay.
I mean, there's zero question because he's a spare. He has a stupid face. Colby, my ugly. Man, I really wanted to go Tim Duncan there too. I believe I'm going to go Renee Zellweger. She looks like she got stung by a bee in her face.
Again, just always reminds me of she's trying to really like suck on a thick substance. So she's got all the suction trying to happen with her face.
She always looks like she's just got done crying.
Right.
Dumb.
All right, my good. And out of all of these, probably the one that has affected my life the most is because he was on Scooby-Doo. Is Meadowlark Lemon.
You have to go Al Pacino.
I do not. He was never on Scooby-Doo, sir.
Do we know that for a fact?
I think I do.
He might have been on Scooby-Doo.
I don't think he's ever been on.
If Al Pacino was on Scooby-Doo, would that make him your best ever?
Yes.
Al Pacino's career is incomplete, Colby.
It is.
He was never on Scooby-Doo.
He's got to go join the mystery gang. What do we do now, Al? I don't know.
Well, let me tell you. I don't know Al Pacino.
Let's split up and look for clues. Ooh-ha.
Split up and look for Robert De Niro.
My bad. And you know what? I hate to, but really, you're right. It's Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
And it's, again, the most respect ever for a rival that I could ever have probably belongs to Tim Duncan.
Terrible.
And my ugly, I'm going to go Al Pacino.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of good looking for 86.
Compared to all the rest of these people, it was either Al Pacino or Hank Azaria.
What about Renee Zellweger? We just said how ugly she was, and you agreed.
Actually, I just said her face looked like she was trying to suck on something that was solid.
All right.
But that doesn't mean you look bad.
I mean, Meadowlark Lemon probably looks pretty bad right now. He's been dead for 11 years.
Yeah, can't do that to my good. Can't do that to my good. So there you go.
If you say so, Colby.
There it is. There is our good, bad, and ugly. And that's also all the time we have for you today, kids.
Wait, we got to show our picture. How is that? Oh, it is. Oh, my God. We don't even get to do news and notes?
No.
All right. Well, we got to show our photo of the conjoined twins boxing each other, Colby.
Okay.
Because we teased it. If y'all are listening to the recorded podcast, I apologize. Go back and look at the last couple of minutes of our video because it's where you get it right now.
Okay, the guy in the red.
That's going to do it for this edition of the Colby Sapp IndyCarTim Show. We will be back next week with your full Dallas Cowboys NFL Draft recap. Zach Walchuk from 105.3 The Fan and the G-Bag Nation here to help us along with that. And more debauchery, more celebrity birthdays, and more head-scratching comments. We didn't get into snorting chocolate ants again this week.
Thank God.
We may get into some other things. Maybe penis talk next week. I'm not going to promise anything.
You're not going to rule out penis talk. It could happen.
I never do. Until noon o'clock Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern next Saturday, boys and girls. I'm IndyCarTim. That is Colby Sapp. We'll see ya.